niche validation process is determining the income potential of the niche. So what do I mean by income potential? Well, pretty much we just want to figure out an estimation of how much money we can make from a niche. And to do this, we need to know two things. The first is, number one, how many people are searching for our potential keywords every month. The second thing we need to know is how much each cell is worth to us. Once we know these, we can very easily work out the income potential. Without this information, it is pretty much impossible, and it's just going to be a complete guess, which, remember, we want to avoid making any guesses or going with our gut feeling when it comes to working out income potentials. It's always best to look at the data, analyze it, and then follow a proven formula. So how do we work out the income potential? Well, first, let me show you how you can figure out how many people are searching for our potential keywords. And to do this, we are going to be using a paid tool called SEMrush. For those who aren't already aware, SEMrush is a really powerful SEO tool out there. And what it allows you to do is literally enter in a keyword such as best outdoor tents, which is actually one of the first niches we have listed down, outdoor tents. And it will show you how many times that keyword gets searched for a month, which is 70 times a month in the US. We can also see lots of other keyword variations. So best outdoor tent, that gets searched for 170 times a month, where obviously my initial term was best outdoor tents with an S. So we can see already that without the S, there is more searches. Now, before I go through all the data and actually run through exactly what it means and how we can use it, I want to quickly just go over SEMrush, as like I said, it is a paid tool. So prices for SEMrush actually start at $120 per month. However, you can actually get access to SEMrush for completely free by using the free trial. As you can see, it says try it for free right here. So if you sign up on the SEMrush page under prices, you can get access to SEMrush for completely free for 7 days. However, I have gone a step further and I've actually contacted SEMrush and I've managed to get a free 14-day trial, so an additional 7 days access to the tool for completely free. To take advantage of this free 14-day trial, all you need to do is click the link in the resources and it will take you to this page where you can see it's a ClickSlice and SEMrush special offer where you can sign up and get access for completely free for 14 days. Now, by the way, it doesn't matter if you sign up to the ClickSlice 14-day trial or if you go for the bog standard 7-day trial, you will need to enter in your card details just to authorize the trial. However, as long as you cancel before the trial expires, you will not get charged. So take your pick on which one you like to sign up with. Go for the standard SEMrush trial, or you can go for the ClickSlice 14-day trial. And just for complete transparency, if you do sign up through the ClickSlice 14-day trial, then I will earn a small affiliate commission, as this is an affiliate link. Now, my intention of this course is not to try and make money through people signing up through SEMrush. It's to actually give you value for the course you purchased, which is why I'm being transparent and letting you know this upfront from the start. However, like I said, go for whatever one you want to sign up for. You are under no pressure whatsoever to use the ClickSlice and SEMrush special offer, although, like I said, it will give you access to the tool for an additional 7 days. Once you signed up to SEMrush, all you will need to do is go ahead and carry out a search for a potential keyword you would like to target. So as you can see in this instance, I've gone for best outdoor tents. Although on my niche rating sheet, my niche is actually just outdoor tents without the word best. So you're probably wondering, well, why did you put in the word best when you search for it in SEMrush? Well, the reason being is because what we want to do is identify how many searches there are a month for keywords that we are going to target. Now, typically, a lot of the keywords you're going to be targeting when it comes to affiliate marketing is going to be words that include your niche and also include the word best, reviews, guide, top 10, as all of those keywords have intent behind them that people are still in the research phase and they're not sure which product they actually want. If someone is searching for the best outdoor tents, they don't actually know which tent they want, right? They're looking for websites that list out the best tents out there and review them one by one, which is exactly what an affiliate site does. So we can see the overall search volume for best outdoor tents is 70 per month. We can actually scroll down and get more keyword variations. Best outdoor tent, so that's tent without the S as my original search term, had S, so it was plural. This is a singular term. This has 170 searches per month. So instead of you going through all these 191 keywords and adding up all the search volume to determine the total monthly search volumes, we can just use this figure right here, total volume 1,600. So what I'm going to do is go back to my spreadsheet, and where it says search volume, I'm going to put in 1,600. You can actually do this with other keywords as well. So instead of going for best outdoor tents, you can go for outdoor tent reviews and then get that total search volume, add it to the one you've already added on the sheet. But just for the purpose of this trading video, I'm just going to go for the best related keywords. So I'm not going to do all of these, as the video is going to become too long and very, very repetitive. And I want to keep the video as short and concise as possible, as there's nothing worse than actually buying a course and finding out it contains 99% fluff and 1% value. So what I'll do is I'll just go for the first niche, which I've done already, outdoor tents, and I'll also go for the last one, which is table saws. So if I go back to that and I'll type in best table saws, take off the word tents, carry out a search, and then SEMrush is going to go ahead, analyze the database, and figure out how many times it gets searched for a month. So you can see already, this keyword alone, best table saws, gets searched for 2,900 times a month in the US. We can see the total search volume is 57,800. That is a lot higher than the outdoor tents. So already I can see that this niche has more searches than the other. So let's go ahead and go back to our spreadsheet, table saws, 57,800, like so. I'll put in a comma just to make sure I haven't made any mistakes. Just double check that. 57,800, perfect. If you do plan on making an affiliate site that's targeting a specific country, maybe the UK for example, then all you need to do is change the database from United States, go to United Kingdom, and then it will return you different data based on the country you are targeting. And as you can see, there are a lot less searches for table saws in the UK in comparison to the US. So if I was to target this niche, I definitely want to make sure I am targeting the US, as that is where all the search volume is at. So that is how you figure out part one of the income potential process. So let's look at how we can figure out part two, how much each sale is worth. So to work this out is going to be a different process depending on what affiliate marketing program you are using. For example, if you plan on using ClickBank to promote your table saws, for example, then you'd go into ClickBank, you would find the table saw product, and you'd see how much they are paying you per sell. So if you're using an affiliate marketing program like ClickBank, JVZoo, Awin, it's pretty straightforward to get this number. You just have to find an affiliate offer which you would potentially be interested in promoting, see how much they pay per commission, and then use that for your calculations, as I'm about to show you in a second. However, if you plan on using Amazon affiliates, then the process is a little bit more convoluted, as they don't tell you exactly how much you get per commission. So step one of the process is, number one, figure out how much Amazon pays for the products you are looking to promote. So remember, if I go back to my niche rating spreadsheet, I've got outdoor tents as my first niche, and I've got table saws as my second niche. So all I need to do is go back to the Amazon affiliate commission table. Again, I ran through this earlier on in the course, and we can see outdoors right here is 3%. So they pay 3% commission on any product that is sold in the outdoor niche, which would be outdoor tents. And our second niche, which is a table saw, well, this is pretty much a tool. So if we go back to our table, we can see tools is also in the same category. So both niches are going to provide me with 3% commission. So now we know how much commission we get for each sell. We then need to figure out how much does the average product cost for that specific niche. The easiest way to do that is to simply go over to Amazon and then carry out a search. So here I've carried out a search for outdoor tents, and what does Amazon do? Well, it returns all the best-selling outdoor tents to me. Along with those tents, we can see the prices as well. We've got this tent for $160, this one for $100, $140, $129. So quite a few differences in price. This one for $55.99, so $56, a lot cheaper. We've got a much more expensive one here, $170. But pretty much what you want to do is go through all of the tents on the first page of Amazon and add up the prices of them all, and then divide by the amount of products you see to get an average price. You need to do exactly the same for the other niche. So again, go into Amazon, type in table saws, make a list of all of the prices. So we've got $160 here for a mini table saw. So this is actually a smaller one, and it's $160. So it tells me already that these products are going to be a lot more expensive. $415, $1,900, wow, $500. I did not realize these things were so expensive. $159. So again, it's exactly the same process. Go through the Amazon listings, add up all of the prices, and then divide by how many products there are, and then that will give you an average price. So to save you watching me do this manually one by one, I have already done this and I have all the data right here on this tab. And you can see from my research for outdoor tents, the average price of a product on Amazon for an outdoor tent is roughly $120. We also know from looking at that Amazon commission table that we saw earlier that we get 3% of this price. So to work out our average commission, all we need to do is work out 3% of $120. Now, if you're not good at maths, then no worries, you can literally just go over to Google and type in 3% of $120. It would help if you put dollars instead of pound signs like that, and it will literally tell you. So $3.6. So again, that is how much we are going to earn for that average commission we generate if we are promoting outdoor tents. We can do exactly the same for table saws. As you saw, table saws were a lot more expensive, and the average price I calculated was roughly $380. Table saws also pay us the same commission of 3%, as we saw from the Amazon commission table. So again, 3% of 380, we can change that to 380, is about $11.40. So we can see straight away that we are going to earn more money per sale if we are promoting table saws. However, what this doesn't do, it doesn't tell us how much money we could make. This literally tells us the average amount of commission we're going to earn per sale we generate. So there's one last step of the process. I did warn you that it is a very thorough process, and this is because you are learning affiliate marketing the way that you should. We are not going to be skipping out anything whatsoever. I'm going to make sure I keep on coming and providing you with tons and tons of value. So let's go ahead and close all of these tabs as we don't really need them anymore, just to make things more clean and concise. So how do we work out the income potential? Well, we do that by using this online ROI calculator, which is one I've created myself. I will include a link to this in the resources, but essentially all you need to do is populate it with data that you already have. For example, you can see the first row says average monthly searches. So we go back to our first niche of outdoor tents. We know that there are roughly 1,600 searches a month. So if we go back to our calculator, we can put in 1,600 in the first row like so. And the ranking position relates to what position your website ranks in Google. Now, as you can imagine, if you rank higher in Google, you are going to get more traffic. So what this calculator actually does is take this all into consideration and is updated in real time. So if we rank in position 3 on Google, for all of those keywords that add up to 1,600 searches a month, then we are going to get 144 visitors. If we rank in position 1, then we're going to get 512 visitors. If you're wondering where does the data come from, it comes from this website right here, Advanced Web Ranking CTR Study. Again, I will link to this in the resources too, but pretty much in a nutshell, to keep things very short and concise. But what it does is it tells you the percentage of people that click the website in position 1 on Google, then position 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and so on and so on. And as you can imagine, the lower you rank in Google, the less amount of clicks you're going to get. So this calculator takes that all into consideration for you. The website conversion rate relates to the percentage of your visitors which are actually going to convert. And remember, as we are not selling products, we are pretty much promoting other products. The conversion rate is already automatically calculated for us. So if we have a 35% conversion rate, or out of those 512 monthly visitors, that is going to lead to roughly just under 180 clicks. Of course, not everyone who clicks your affiliate links and lands on Amazon is going to buy one of your products, so we work to a 5% conversion rate, which is pretty much standard. Then that tells us we are roughly going to get 9 sales every month for promoting these products, and the average commission we are going to get per sale, which remember, we've already worked out, is $3.60. So let's go back to the calculator, and I'll put in $3.60 like so, and you can see the projected monthly revenue is just $32. So that is not a lot of money. So now I have all this information, what I want to do is go back to my spreadsheet and update the columns C and D. So these columns, C and D, and pretty much E and F as well, which I'll cover in later videos, these are all ratings that you give the niche in your own view out of 10. So what is the total search volume? It's 1600. Would you rate that as high? Number 10 would be you're really happy with that search volume, and 0 would be you're not happy with it whatsoever. And as you can see, we've done research for 2 niches. The first one has, a search volume of 1600. Table Saws has 57,000, pretty much 58,000 search volume. So the search volume for this niche, it isn't great. I would literally give this a 2. It's not that high whatsoever. The income potential, what we just saw, that is pretty much at $32. That is very, very, very low. And I don't want to be spending all my time just to earn $30 a month. So what I'm going to do for the income, again, out of 10, what would I rate that? I would rate that pretty much probably a 1. That is very, very low. So let's do the same thing for the other niche, table saws. So 57,800, we'll go back to our calculator. We'll clear all of this. We'll clear the average commission as well. Let's put in 57,800. If we're ranking in position 1, that's over 18,000 visitors a month, really, really high. Worst case scenario, we rank in position 2, that's still almost 9,000 visitors. Now, if you're watching this and thinking, can you actually rank number 1 for these keywords? Yes, do not worry. I'm going to show you how to do SEO properly, because we do SEO for my own agency website. If you scroll down on this keyword, a very, very competitive keyword, as you can imagine, you can see ClickSlice ranks number 1, SEO Consultant London. This is my website, and I'll be showing you the same process that I follow to do SEO so you can rank your websites too. So that's just to give you a bit more context and a bit more reassurance. Now back to the ROI calculator. These details will stay exactly the same. Remember, this is all automatically populated. We can see we'll get 18,000 visitors a month, working on the same conversion rate of 35%. That's roughly 6,473 visitors. Again, a 5% conversion rate. That's another 323 sales a month. We already know our average commission, as we've already worked it out, which was $11.40. So we're back to our calculator. $11.40. Now we can see that the projected monthly revenue is $3,600, so a lot higher than what we saw before. If you want to be conservative, that's not a problem. You can always change your ranking position to number 3, for example. But even at ranking at position 3, you can see you're still projected to do over $1,000 a month. Go to position 5, again, a really, really worst case scenario. You're getting almost $500 per month. So let's go back to position 3, as that's pretty much very conservative. If I go back to our affiliate marketing niche rating spreadsheet, it's quite a mouthful. The search volume, what would I rate this out of 10? Well, this is really, really high. This is really good. I would rate this a 7, as it's really good. Now remember, this is a 7 in my personal view. There is no way of me saying if it's over 50, it should be 7. If it's over 20,000, it should be 5. It all comes down to your personal view. Just make sure you're consistent when you're rating other niches, and that way this is going to be accurate. Now, what would I rate the income out of 10? Well, the income was really, really good, as we just saw. I would give this an 8. That is how you work out the income potential. We've identified how many people are searching for our potential keywords, and we've also calculated how much each sale is worth to us. We've then overlaid this information onto our niche rating spreadsheet, and we populated the first 3 out of 5 columns. So that was quite a long process. There is definitely a lot to take in, but like I said, this is the most educated way to do this, as it gives you an accurate indication of what niche is going to be the best. I do recommend you watch this video a couple of times, as if it is the first time you're doing this, is going to be fairly new, but trust me, don't worry, as you do this more and more often, it's pretty much going to be an automated process. You'll be adding in all these numbers, doing all your calculations without even thinking about what you need to do next. So don't worry if you find it a little bit intimidating for now. It probably will be, as you are completely new to this, but stick in there, be patient, and go through the video, pause it as and when you need, and work out your niche ratings. So that's it for the first part of the process, and I'll see you in the second part where we're going to work out the longevity of the niche. See you there.